So last video, I told you about prepping the room to move everything new stuff in, but I left off. I didn't show you where I ended. Let's fix that today. I'll show you everything that I did in there. Man, this place looks like a rummage sale. Don't click off if you're worried about my lighting and filming. It's about to get better. So that behind me is all the stuff that I brought out of the other snake room, or the snake room, not the other snake room. I only have one. But wait, there's more. Took all that out. And then all of this equipment. Hey, welcome. My name's Adam. This is the Proper Royals channel. If we haven't met before, this channel is all about my family's journey from ball python hobbyist to ball python business, and we document everything right here. Today's a little bit more of a vlog style than usual. I'm just going to walk through versus setting up a whole studio and all of that like I usually would do. It's just kind of a quick video to show what's going on. The history is that I bought another breeder's operation. I bought his snakes, I bought his racks, I bought his thermostats. I got everything from him. He had a really good opportunity in life that came his way, and he's got to move and all of that stuff. Anyway, I got his stuff. I made a video about the animals that I bought, the operation I bought, and then I made a video about prepping to move that in. I'll put links for those above. This video, I'll show you the outcome. I really meant to include that in the last video I did, but it was so much more work than I thought getting ready, and by the time I got done that night, there was no chance I was going to film anything. I was so gassed. I was just done. I had to, so some details. Matter of fact, let's just check it out really fast here. So here is the new snake room. All the snakes are consolidated in that AS5040 rack behind me. I picked up that hatchling rack in the deal. And my incubator is mine. That's always been there. And the heat and fan, that's always been there. On the back wall, I have some of my record keeping. That's an outside wall, so that wall gets a little bit hotter. I need to insulate that probably better. Got my dry erase board for work there. Electrical panel over here. Little mini bug zapper here for the gnats, and then actually over here I've got the big one. Those of y'all that haven't seen my facility before, I temperature control the whole garage with this split AC unit from Mr. Cool, or heat pump unit. It heats and cools. This is my sink, which has a ton of junk on it right now. I'm totally in love with the sink. 2 big basins, all stainless steel, and then some shelving, and I've got extra lighting up here that just isn't on right now. But what I had to do was take and break down all the snakes that I had, which was 27 at the time, and then I bought 23 more. I had to get everything out and then get it consolidated into all of this, get everything labeled. So we drove down to Apopka, Florida, which is just outside of Orlando. 2-hour trip there, loaded, documented, bagged everything there, kept all the details straight of the labels on all the snakes. And so we labeled every bag, bagged up every snake, put the bags in bins, then hightailed it back. Of course, there was traffic on I-4, which is awful. Oh, it's a terrible, most horrible road ever. We get back, had to move in the rack, and again, there was so much work to do. I really wanted to film it and document it all. Me, Kelly, and Charlie were all working. We had to get all the new snakes in. The snakes that were existing were in tubs that were temperature controlled ambient, but not on any heat strips or anything like that. So I wanted to get them back into their new homes. We had to document everything, make sure we didn't mix up any single labels. There's a lot of hets in this collection, so it was really, really vital that we got it all just right. And then just the physicality of it. That is a modular. It breaks down. You can do it level by level, but this room, you could see that rack goes basically wall to wall. So there's really not much maneuvering space in here, and that's okay. It's by design. I like efficiency, and frankly, it's all the space I got, so deal with it. I've got to deal with it. It's what I need. Look at the size of it. That's great. That holds 40. Basically adults. My biggest females, I will probably get another rack. I know I'm already talking about buying stuff. I'll probably go up to a 55-40 instead of a 50-40. Right now, they're fine. They're good in there for right now. We got everything in, and I've actually really been enjoying it. Let me tell you, let me see if I can film this while I'm doing both. To be able to check on a snake, just doing that and sliding back is so much quicker than unlocking the tubs, pulling a tub out, unlocking it, lifting a lid off, looking in. If you've got to feed it, you got to figure out where to put the lid. If you want to clean it, you got to get another tub, move it over to that tub, unlock, lock, lid, all that stuff. For the time of my life where I was, those were great racks. I love them, and I've actually already sold them on to a good friend and customer here in the hobby and the business. They're going to be perfect for her and where she's at, but for this scope and opportunity to buy this, I really needed to go for that ARS 5040. By sheer luck, it fits up top. I haven't quite figured out how, if I want to store snakes on the very top rack, or if I want to break that piece off and use it in a different location kind of thing. Maybe it's a quarantine area in a different part of the house. I'm not sure. One thing I did notice, and I've got another video coming out on it, is those snakes, they fly out of these tubs sometimes thinking that it's feeding time every time the tub is opened. I actually took my first bite ever. 2 years in, I've never been bit. I took my first bite ever this morning as I opened a tub, and that snake flew out. But I made a video last night of feeding. They just jump out of those tubs. It's a really good feeding response. But up top here, look, that is higher than my head. I can't see what's going on in that tub. To open it up blindly, I've got a hook, but anyway, I just haven't quite figured out the top. That's my biggest issue and challenge right now with these racks, and it might prove not to be a challenge at all. I might just leave it and let it be. Who knows? I'm real happy so far with it. It did all fit. All the modular move-in worked. That is a quick catch-up on the snake room and where we ended up. Stay tuned. I'm going to do a new pickups video next, which is what everybody's been asking for. We're real excited to do that. I might even do that in a couple videos, go project by project or something. I mean, it was 23 snakes that I picked up, and you guys know I can run my yapper, so we might have to do a couple videos of that. Anyhow, keep it right here on Proper Royals. Check out these videos to see everything that we got going on around here. And when you click on one of those videos, you're going to help me feed a ball python. Till next time, see ya!